So, I mean, I guess you compare the two in quality. I don't know. Maybe I can see them both as being from the same time. Die Hard Dracula, like I said, we were watching a better print that Luther found somewhere than when we originally saw it, which probably nobody really remembers. A couple people did remember in the chat, but to be honest, all I really remembered from Die Hard Dracula was the part that was most outstanding to me this time too, and that was the flying coffin at the very beginning. Like all of a sudden, Flight of the Valkyrie starts playing, and there's like a view where the camera's like mounted on top of the coffin, and you see like the front end of the coffin. It's just soaring through the skies, and then we even move into like a shitty green screen version where there's just this coffin sailing through the air over the mountains and trees and everything, and then lands in a building. It's really confusing right from the start because it starts off with Dracula doing some bullshit, and then it says 300 years later or 200 years later, and then we're in medieval times, and some lady is chased by some king guy into a crypt, waking up Dracula or something, and then we're brought up to present day. So I don't know if we just covered like 600, 700 years of time or whatever, or for what purpose. I don't know.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. But we end up in I think, was it supposed to be Transylvania that it was at? It was supposed to be Dracula's castle outside of this village. An American guy, his girlfriend dies in a boating accident he's with her on. And then he goes to travel Europe. And after the flying coffin scene, like, your interest level can drop pretty fast and hard for a little while, because then it just goes into home video footage of like this European vacation for a long fucking time. And then we settle in on the set of like what's supposed to be a pub or something, which is really more like a living room setting where a bunch of old dudes sit at the table all the time and they're just drinking beer and eating pastries and things like that, and saying weirdly sexualized shit about the guy's daughter working there, something like that. But anyways, our hero comes and stays there, and he runs into he's talking to the daughter at this inn he's staying, because I guess the inn is attached to this pub, whatever the fuck. But the lady looks just like his dead girlfriend, and it turns out that she also just narrowly avoided death or died and was revived from her own boating accident, which he found, just very coincidental, and then felt an instant bond to her, and she's being oppressed by Dracula. And I think she might even be a vampire. I mean, the narrative starts falling apart because it's difficult to follow.
Let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat.